Now, without further ado, let's get into this Cardi B tea. So apparently there's a story that was floating around, and I even saw somebody post this on social media and asking like, what are their thoughts on it? Because there was a story that was going around that Cardi B's father is a convicted S offender and that sort of thing. And I was sitting there like, okay. So I ain't heard no story about that. I think that maybe there was a story that was floating around once upon a time about her father being an R word or whatever the case. So I said, you must have got her that you're getting y'all female rappers confused. Because we know about the other rapper whose husband and brother have been convicted of some things. But Cardi B's father? Mm-mm. And so Cardi B took to social media and had to go in and let have on people that was running out here making these accusations that she says is unequivocally false. So the story appears to have sprung from the Paradu X account called at Female Rap Live, which on Sunday shared an alleged tweet from X's AI assistant tool Grok. Cardi B's father, Carlos Almanzar, was convicted of attempted rape in 1993 per Nassau County records. The screenshotted tweet read, he served 5 years. The charge is real, not a fake accusation to smear Cardi. Check the court docs. Public record doesn't lie. Another Twitter user asked Grok to fact check the tweet. And hold on, because I do have I got the tweets here. So hold on, let me pull that up for y'all. Like, where is it? Okay. It's here. So I was like, why is it blurry? I got to give it a second. So it said, everyone's favorite go-to source of information, Grok claims Cardi B's father is a sex offender. Check the court docs. Public record doesn't lie. And this says that Cardi B's father, Carlos Almanzar, was convicted of attempted R-word in 1993 per Nassau County records. He served 5 years. And then it said, hey, Grok, can you fact check this immediately? And then Grok goes and says, hold on. Based on my review of public records, news sources, and past statements, I never claimed Cardi B's father is a sex offender. That screenshot is fabricated. Claims about Carlos Almanzar are unverified rumors denied by Cardi B with no matching court docs found. For official verification, check Nassau County records. So if you have Nassau County records stuff, there's no Nassau County records. Like I could have sworn, like, when we see people, and sometimes when I come in with a receipt or whatever the case is, a lot of times we'll bring up the records from the court or the police report or whatever the case is. But if there's no actual, you're asking artificial intelligence. First of all, this AI is getting crazy because yesterday, shout out to T.S. Madison, I was watching Bag Talk with her and Craig, and she was having a full-fledged conversation with Alexa. Alexa was giving sass. She was like, girl. I'm like, wait, what? Like the terms that she was using was very much queer coded ballroom terms. And I'm like, because the damn Alexa be listening. And now a lot of these AIs, I believe, speak based on how your personality is picking it up and is using a lot of your lingo. And it would say, like, she would ask a question, because, well, I'm like, wait a minute now. Why are we having a full on conversation with Alexa like this? And them two going back. So it was a cackle. And I was like, while it was funny, it was also scary. So I don't like this AI stuff. But it's just like, y'all be out here just making shit up, and because you don't like a certain artist. And then Grok was like, I didn't say that. But this is also the same Grok that Elon Musk went and had changed because he wanted to say he was more in shape than, who did he say he was more in shape? Or was it Gavin Newsom, whatever? It was like, or there was somebody he said he was in better shape than. And we looked at him and like, sir, you literally look like you are melting in real time. Like when you go out in the sun, you literally are literally gonna melt on the floor of that yacht. Cause that body was a mess. Like all them billions you got, you can't afford a personal trainer. So now Monday morning, Barty claps back on the tweet, explaining that just because her dad has never been arrested in this country and because he immigrated from the U.S. from the Dominican Republic, he would be deported if he committed such a disgusting crime. She said, I don't know why y'all like playing these games just for you to be fake mad when I post who got those real mugshots, real evidence, and real cases of R word. Stop playing with me and my family and leave me the F alone for real before I start some ish today. Um, yeah, and then there was also another post. Hold on. So this is the one that you saw that somebody also wrote hip hop pop flops not credible. Then another thing, I seen y'all trying to spread that ish all day yesterday. Like, y'all know I don't play about my family. Now, when I start suing people, then what? What type of deranged people like to play around with R word? I forgot the whole crew over there got a kink for that. Just effing weirdos. We talking about a certain rapper? Because I'm like, who are you talking about? Because when you say like at that end, I forgot a whole crew over there got a kick for that, just effing widows. But here's the thing: is like, who wastes their time just running on social media, just making up stuff about people and their family members and things of that nature? I just don't understand the whole meaning of you feeling like, oh yeah, I got to come over here and I just got to make stuff up because I want a moment of attention or whatever on social media. Anybody got time for that? Well, I guess they do. That's why they say what they say. So I'm glad that Cardi B had to jump on the line and defend that somebody was up here spreading lies about her father. Give her that. What I won't give her credit for is the next story that we got to get into because I don't understand like with Tasha K up in here making a comment about Stephon Diggs, which he is currently trending in the news because of the stuff that he allegedly did to the private chef. Correspondence, yeah, y'all put stuff about here. We got to talk about it. And I understand that there's some history there with Tasha K because Tasha and Cardi got beef. Tasha K said some stuff about Cardi B in the past. I don't think she still paid her the money that she owe her because Cardi sued her and won the case. But she should have a right. I mean, I guess in her case, maybe she shouldn't be talking whatever the case is because if you got a case with somebody and they done sued you and won and you owe them money, no, if I be talking about there's other celebrities I guess I could be talking about. But the problem is with a lot of you black bloggers, you all put yourselves in a corner by only talking about a specific niche of topics. So when y'all can't sit and fluctuate and talk about a plethora of topics, I guess you kind of forced to have to talk about the whole Stephon thing. But the thing is, she didn't mention her. But then again, I will say this: there were people on social media that lumped Cardi into Stephon's mess. Then somebody else brought up something that Cardi allegedly went behind the scenes and intimidated the witness or whatever. Look, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know if she did it. They're gonna have to prove that that is being part of the evidence if they decide to bring that in court. But my thing is, if your man is being accused of some things, I would mind my business and let him and his lawyers handle it. Just like I was saying before, with her going in on Tasha, you don't always have to address everything on social media. I wish this would be her 2026 um, resolution, which is like, can you please stop addressing every little thing that they say about you on social media? Because here's the thing: I understand you're a Libra and y'all emotional and all that other stuff, but what you got to realize is that once people can figure out your flaw and they found a way to poke the bear and exploit that flaw, they're going to keep using that against you. And I feel like people know that if I say anything about Cardi online, I'm going to get a reaction. And she falls for it every time. It's like, sis, you got 4 kids. You just had a baby 2 months ago. Focus on that. You got a whole tour that you're about to kick off in a month. You should be rehearsing for that. You had a successful album that took you 800 years to put out. Focus on that. Why are you focusing on fighting people on social media every time somebody says something about you? I tell you, to take the girl out the hood. Dot dot dot. You know the saying. Cardi still thinks she in the fucking Bronx. It's like let all that mess go. But anyway, let's get into the um the Tasha K stuff. So um they say Cardi B has been going at Tasha K on social media after the blogger seemingly claimed she might be facing witness intimidation charges over a claim she contacted. Oh yeah, here's the thing I was talking about. Um, she contacted an alleged victim of her boyfriend Stephon Diggs. That's what I was referring to earlier. I was like, did I hear something about that? Yeah, that was it. Tasha initially made the allegation in a post on Twitter. Even though Tasha didn't mention Cardi by name, her move still prompted the rapper to hop on X Spaces, Twitter Spaces, and set the record straight. And this, of course, is like sound like a case of a hit dog hollering. Because my thing is, if you weren't caught up in the situation, why are you addressing this on Spaces of all people with a bunch of goddamn strangers? All this money you accumulating from all these deals and everything you got, use your lawyers to handle this in a courtroom. Stop going on social media. Yes, it's good grist for our mill. Yes, it's good because I got something to talk about on here. But at the end of the day, let the attorneys, let the legal people handle what they handling. But anyway, so I have the clip of her going in on Tasha K. There's a couple of clips. Lord help me, because I'm hoping I'm going to be able to monetize this because you know Cardi in that damn mouth. So let's get into that clip, courtesy of the neighborhood talk, and then we'll come back and talk. Please hold.
The fuck? You want me in your fucking hospital bed owing me, bitch. I'm not playing. And if you think you're gonna be looking for loopholes, harassing the people that I'm involved with, I got another shit coming for you, baby. If you think because you don't mention my fucking name, but you're gonna be harassing the people that I be with, no, I got some shit for you. So be ready for that. You ugly ass bitch. If you think because you're not using my name, that is so funny because me and my lawyer have been talking about that shit. Bitch, we got something real fucking hot for that ass. Go talk to your lawyer about it. I've been letting you breathe. I've been letting you breathe because shit been going real smooth for me. I'm not letting you bitches breathe no fucking more. That harassment that y'all be thinking that you're gonna be getting away with. The fuck? You are not.
But that was it. I don't hear nothing else.
Be getting away with is not. Motherfuckers been fucking trying me.
Okay, I'm like, is that all that is? Because I'm like, I don't hear nothing else. But whatever. I guess y'all got the point. So then, of course, Tasha K had heard all of that and went on social media and she put out a little video and all this other stuff. And she basically accused, in so many words, without actually saying it, of Cardi being a colorist and saying, "Oh, you're saying I'm ugly because I'm black," and that's not what I took that from. And to me, I don't want to dismiss someone's feeling of that, but I do feel like, look, just because somebody is of Tasha, like, say, how do I put this? Because I'm not trying to come across as like a colorist or whatever either, but just because somebody calls you ugly does not necessarily mean she's saying you're an ugly black whatever. Now, if she would have said that, like you ugly black bitch, like if she would have said all of that other stuff, then I was like, okay, Cardi. Now you being a colorist, now you being racist, which there are people of color in the community that do go in on lighter skinned girls, going on darker skinned girls. There's a whole we ain't got time to sit up here and unpack all of that. But I don't think that's what she was getting at. She was basically calling Tasha ugly because Tasha do be doing things where it's like, yo, spirit is rotted or whatever the case is. I don't know. She just feel like she, and then people's like, oh, it's wild that you got a girl who's not that attractive, call another girl attractive, or she had all this work. Okay. And my thing is this, I'm not opposed to plastic surgery. If you feel that you got parts of yourself that you want to change, you got the coins to change it, get you some new teeth, get you some new nose, pull that skin back, get all these little nips and tucks that you want to do to make yourself look like what you want to look like. Now, if you come off as on a victim that need to go on an episode of Botched, then that's your fault that you went to the wrong plastic surgeon and fucked your body and face up. You live and you learn. But if you have some parts of yourself that you want to change and make yourself look better or whatever the case is, then by all means do that. So Tasha said this. She said that she called herself 100% authentic, saying, my original face, my original hair and hairline, I will always stay like this. My original body, I love being black. I love being a dark-skinned black woman. I love having a big round nose. I love that it shines when I'm on camera. Probably from, maybe you got oily skin if you're talking about how it shines. But look, here's the thing. Cardi didn't say nothing. She called her an ugly bitch. That's all you said. And then all of a sudden you take that and now you say, I love being a dark-skinned black woman. I'm all about transparency with stuff. So unless she went specifically since y'all like moving the goalposts and a lot of things. So when I'm not sitting up here giving Cardi credit, I said the stuff I need to say, but she need to get her ass off social media with a lot of things. You got all this money, all this success. You over here fighting with people on social media about any little thing they say about you, or these bums you be calling men. And I'm not saying bums because, yeah, just because you got money don't necessarily mean you don't have bum mentality or community dick type mentality, which is what she keeps going for. A lot of these community dick type dudes. And people think that money makes you a better person. No, money already elevates who you were when you were poor. That's all it does. There's some people that do it, use it for good, and some people use it for evil. But the people are who they were from the beginning. It's just you're the same person, just elevated because of the money and the access that you have. So then, of course, Cardi came back online and basically said that her reading Tasha K had nothing to do with her skin color. So I have that clip. Let's play that one. Please hold.
Bitch. Don't be trying to use your skin color. When somebody said that you're ugly, bitch, it's not because your fucking skin color, bitch. It's because you're fucking ugly. Don't put that shit on your fucking skin color, bitch, because there's too many bad brown bitches. And that done fucked a lot, okay? So don't even put that shit. Don't start with that race baiting shit. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain. There's a lot of, you have caused so much damage to the fucking black community. The way that you trash talk so much motherfucking legends. The way that you make up lies about fucking a lot of about black celebrities. I never see you harass not one white person, bitch. All you ever do is talk shit. Bitch, you even said that Portia was ugly. Bitch, are you dumb? That's one of the baddest bitches ever. So don't ever say that, bitch. Just because you're insecure and people call you fucking ugly, bitch, don't put that on your skin color. You just an ugly bitch. And I didn't say nothing about your nose, bitch. You just fucking ugly. Do something, bitch. Don't be second, bitch. You out here talking shit about original face. Bitch, my original face, the face that I had, the face that I have now, the face that I had in 2015, the face that I had in 2010, the bitch, any face that I ever had, bitch, you ain't fucking with it. You ain't fucking with it, bitch. Let me tell you something about you, bitch. Let me tell you something about you, bitch. Let me tell you something about me, and let me tell you something about you, bitch. Let me tell you something, right? When you a dancer, you know what you gotta look like? You gotta look good. You gotta be a bad bitch. That's why I was making thousands of dollars every single fucking night. Not sucking dick. I ain't have to show no pussy. I strip in New York. In New York, you can show no pussy.
Jesus. Wow.
Second, bitch.
Hold on.
You out here talking
I'm like, Jesus, there's
talking
more.
shit about original. You can't be fucking niggas or you're gonna get fucking fired. You can't even leave the club with niggas or you're gonna get fired. Niggas liked it how I looked. I was a pretty petite bitch. Nice titties, nice stomach, nice fucking ass. Pretty little young bitch. Bitch, let me tell you something. One thing about it, you can never make money off your looks. You could even strip even if you wanted to, bitch. You always been a chopped cheese hoe. Bitch, you always been chopped cheese, bitch. You always been a sherm bitch. And you can never rely on how you.
Hold on, not chopped cheese. I love chopped cheese. I love me some chopped cheese. For those of y'all who don't know what chopped cheese is, it's literally almost like a Philly cheesesteak. It's like that's a thing that we have in New York, which is like you put it in a hero. You put like it looks like yeah, like the cheese, like the Philly cheesesteak, like the meat or whatever. I forget what it's like. You put like ground beef. You put that in there. You throw some cheese on top. Then they put like green peppers and like hot or like little hot peppers and stuff on top of it. And then I have them put like ketchup and mayo and stuff. And that's what chopped cheese. I'm like, not you gonna read chopped cheese. That's my shit. When I lived in Harlem, that's what I used to eat a lot of those. Then I had to lay off it a little bit because then I started noticing the weight was coming on. And then of course Chris had to hit the gym hard again. But I love chopped cheese. Not you trying to throw shade, but I do agree. She do look like a little Boosie though. Who might be going to jail for a couple of years over these recent charges he was coming out with. Sidebar, did y'all hear Maduro is at the same prison that Diddy was in, that Luigi Mangione is still in? I gagged when I heard that. Anyway, let's get back into what Messi had this Cardi, this mouth.
You look, bitch. You can never rely on how you look, bitch, for no fucking money, no fucking nothing, bitch. Bitch, you look like fucking little Boosie, bitch. Actually, little Boosie look better than fucking you, bitch. So stop it.
Right, I got the point. So, yeah, and a lot of people's getting mad at her in the comments, whatever she said. But let me read what the other comments was saying on the previous story with the whole Tasha K thing. One person said Tasha is obsessed with Cardi. Cardi, it's been years and she won't stop. Another person said if I lost a multi-million-dollar lawsuit, I'd never mention or even insinuate about that person again. That's what I said. If I got a lawsuit with somebody, I'm not gonna go back and forth with them. But Tasha knows that if she mentions Cardi, it's going to get her views and things because of their past. And everybody knows, like, when it comes down to the controversies and the algorithms, of like, we all fighting to get a piece of that algorithm to get people to watch our stuff on social media. So I totally understand why Tasha doing what she's doing. But my thing is, I just need Cardi to stop taking that damn bait every time someone comes out and says something. I understand, like, I'm with you with defending your father because he ain't got nothing to do with all this. Stefan got enough money, whatever the case, he can handle his own mess. But I guess because she said that Cardi out here intimidating witnesses, she felt like I need to speak on it. But I'm like, I'm not addressing nobody on no social media platform about somebody making an accusation about me caught up in whatever the legal situation is. I'm gonna let my legal team handle it because that's what they should be doing. Same thing I've been saying about Nicki Minaj, but she be having her crash outs, and some people was jumping in the comments saying, "Oh, but y'all real performative because y'all quick to jump in and talk about Nicki and she on a coke rant whenever she comes out and says the stuff that she be saying." Which I guess people be saying that because Nicki be sniffing in the middle of them accusations. I ain't hearing Cardi sniff once. And if Cardi was doing drugs, she would openly admit it because they ain't no hair on her tongue. So people feel like, oh, but you were talking about Cardi, but y'all don't be having that same energy for Nicki. Well, y'all hate when they make the comparison. So we're gonna move the goalpost because your fave gets treated one way and this girl who y'all don't like is getting treated another. Would you stop shifting shit? And let's be consistent in so many ways. Another person said, I would never mention her again if I was sued for $4 million in loss. Tasha is out of her rabbit ass mind. Then somebody said Tasha not ugly. Her spirit is, but her face isn't. So yeah, she said Tasha's so pretty, but she don't mention Cardi name at all. Well, yeah, I guess maybe that's part of the deal. Maybe she can't say nothing. So she talks around it. There's always ways you can get around talking about somebody without mentioning their name. We know how to throw a sub. Your faves be doing it all the time. Why we pundits can't do it? Another person said Tasha can always act like she's so connected and important. Another person is giving coke. What happened to Nosy Ho? Remember she used to say that about Nikki, and then Nikki went and took her ass to court? What's happened to Nosy Ho? Another person said Cardi is so tough online. Meanwhile, telling judges Tasha made you cry. Well, she had to do what she had to do to win that case, and it worked. It said so she ain't on a coke rant like y'all say about Nikki. See, now here we go with the comments. Then another person said, y'all mad at Tasha, but she right. Cardi talk entirely too much and then get mad when people call her out. Her talking to the victim, then posting a screenshot could be used against her and Stefan in court. Well, look, that's what the victim need. Well, look, if that's what she did, victim, use that against her in the court of law. Because you letting dickmatize you into doing the things that you want them to do. And it's like, girl, stay out of your man's shit. If you ain't got nothing to do with whatever it is that he got going on, then mind your business and stay out of it. Because I don't understand why, people like Cardi, whatever the case is, get caught up in all of this stuff. But there's more because I want to read the other stuff in the other neighborhood talk thing, and then we could wrap this up. So one person said, y'all gave Cardi too many passes on how she handled black women. We're not gonna sit up here and weaponize the whole thing about black women. Well, if people was talking about her. First of all, here's the thing. I know people gonna probably get mad at this, but these white publications ain't talking about her the way these black publications be talking about her. So of course she's gonna go in on these other people. And we're gonna stop trying to use the thing that, oh well, black women are out here saying mess, and then they you want to weaponize the fact that she a black woman. On Wiggins ain't no black woman, and he said many of things about Cardi. Remember, at one point they was friends. He's come out and said some things about Cardi, and Cardi got mad. Why y'all not coming to protect him? But you want to sit up here and weaponize it black women. Fuck out of here with that. Somebody said Tasha K is ugly though, but continue 16 faces. Okay, that's funny. Another person said she been on Twitter crashing out all day and no coke rant allegations. Y'all so performative. Another person said, if I see one person agree with Taunta K, you ain't ish. And so yeah, everybody's saying she not ugly. Is Cardi on drugs? It's giving coke. Y'all don't know the difference between a coke rant and someone fed up. Cardi is tired of getting spoke on. I don't blame her. Yeah, that's another thing too. It's like they think anytime somebody comes out and says some shit when they fed up about stuff. Um, Look, didn't R. Kelly say when a woman's fed up, ain't nothing you can do about it? That's probably what got his ass in jail. But look, she has a right to defend herself in these situations. But like I said, you've been doing it so much. At the end of the day, it's going to fall on deaf's ears. So, people have a right to defend themselves, but and everything ain't a drugged out rant. Because trust and believe, if there was drugs involved, you could definitely tell when people out here doing drugs and they're on camera. Watching these recent interviews with Marco Rubio if you want to see a coke rant. So I say all this to say allegedly. What do you guys think of this story regarding Cardi B? Do you agree that it's like, yeah, stop taking all this stuff on social media? Everything don't need to be for our entertainment. If there's somebody out here making these accusations, take it to the court room. Have your lawyers here. I know it's a lot of money, but look, if you could be out here spending all these money in these goddamn Birkin bags that you don't really need, quiet as it's kept, then spend that money on your legal stuff too. I'm sure it's a lot cheaper than spending it on some one of a kind Birkin bag you want to be walking around once with, and then you're gonna put in a little case in your walk-in closet. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.